Without any further ado, over to you, Sarah.
Hi, good morning. So yes, today we're focusing on anime. So anime is a short term used to describe Japanese animation. And generally it's defined as film produced in Japan, created through hand-drawn and computer-generated animation. Anime is a diverse medium as it can not only be just an animation medium, but it's also for illustration, cosplay, video games, novels, and comics, also known as manga. Anime is widely known for its unique art style, characters, and captivative storytelling. Animation studios work together to create ambitious projects, and it's estimated that it costs about $100,000 to $300,000 to produce one episode of an anime show. Demon Slayer is currently one of the highest grossing animes worldwide. As of June 2023, there are 3 seasons of the show and a film released on Funimation, Crunchyroll, Hulu, and Netflix. The series is beloved due to its outstanding visuals and fascinating storytelling. Demon Slayer, the movie, surpassed $95.3 million in less than 10 days, just showing the popularity of the franchise and the genre as a whole. Anime originated in Japan as early as about 1917. Before the creation of the computer-generated animation, Japanese artists created with only chalk and one layer of frame. The boom in popularity of anime dates back in the early 20th century. Oten Shimokawa, Seitaro Kitayama, and Junichi Kuchi are 3 figures known as the fathers of anime. They were really responsible for shaping the Japanese animation industry with their earliest works in the 1910s and through World War II. Japanese animators had a tight budget and limited resources, having to compete against foreign animation industries like Disney. Osamu Tezuka is also known as one of the most influential animators in anime history. One of his early works, Astro Boy, seen here in 1963, became a beloved anime show nationwide. Some characteristics that define anime are the modifications made to the human characters that might differ from other genres of animation. Anime films would limit the amount of character movement and facial expression of the characters in order to efficiently work under a strict budget and kind of emphasize more of the storytelling experience. This style of animation carried on in the larger Japanese animation industry. Sailor Moon here represents how stylized the human proportions can be, with the exaggeration of the facial features and small figure compared to the head of the characters, along with the distinction of the characters' hairstyles. When anime artists and animators are limited with facial expressions, the characters might seem lifeless or dampen the mood or tone of the scene. So to resolve this issue, artists resort to using iconography to represent a character's personality or emotions. But not all anime exaggerates human anatomy, though. The director of Spirited Away, Hayao Miyazaki, who we talked about in an art talk last year, accurately portrays human proportions. And the film doesn't necessarily include any iconography, as it's able to express a character's emotions through their more realistic facial expressions. Miyazaki is unique and very famous for a reason, because his stories and animations are really specific to his style. Most other anime artists commonly use the character's head as the base of the entire character's proportion. Often artists and animators exaggerate the body proportions to depict a character's traits and fit into an aesthetic or theme of a story. Digimon and Pokemon are similar franchises that follow the same group of proportions and themes within their plots. A protagonist surrounded by a group of characters with supernatural abilities embark on an adventure. A lot of the supernatural characters in each anime are uniquely designed to stand out from each other, especially from the human characters. The most common modification made to anime characters is the exaggeration of eye size. According to Wikipedia, Osamu Tezuka, well known for his distinct style of characters with exaggerated eyes, got the idea to enlarge the eyes from Western influences such as Betty Boop. He emphasizes human emotions and characteristics just by enlarging the eyes. His style influenced anime media even still today in modern anime. Hair is also a common trait that anime artists modify and exaggerate. Hair is either unnaturally colored or exaggerated to have a unique shape. Animators also implement hair motion, as seen here, to kind of act as an extension of the character's feelings. In Dragon Ball, the eyes are stylized to fit the design of the characters and help emphasize the personality of each character. And the change in hairstyle of a character represents the character's strength and power. So when black hair transitions to blonde, as seen here, it tells a story about the character's origins and their capabilities. Anime is often adapted from popular novels, manga, Japanese comics, video games, and different cultures. Originally, anime focused on Japanese culture until modern anime adapted to include other cultures from around the world. When anime was distributed to Western nations, it attracted a global audience. And many fans all over the world find themselves relating to a character in an anime. And some fans seen here even cosplay as their favorite characters when going to anime conventions, sharing their interests in different anime shows, films, and manga. Sometimes Western animation can limit an animator's creative freedom by censoring mature themes or themes that might be unsuitable for an audience younger than teens. However, Japanese anime don't restrict themselves from including or suggesting mature themes such as violence, depression, sexuality, pain, death, and other elements that might not be suited for a younger Western audience with our censorship laws. In addition to that, anime focuses on telling a complex story, while Western animation for children historically has focused on providing entertainment and comedic relief. Anime has influenced a lot of Western media when popularity began to rise globally. So some Western animators have now incorporated those similar styles into their animations. For example, Avatar: The Last Airbender is a well-known Western show that notably follows a similar style to anime. Other Western shows such as Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Castlevania also followed suit, incorporating those anime foundations into their style. Anime is a vast universe of stories and artists that continue to gain popularity globally. And I hope you all enjoyed just an intro to anime as an art form. Thank you. And thank you to Genesis for this amazing PowerPoint.
Well, thank you, Sarah. Anime is an incredible genre of art comprised of a variety of different artists and styles, as you were describing. I've always found it quite interesting, and as you said, it goes way back.
Yeah, it's really cutting edge art, and I'm sure we'll be hearing more about Japanese art in the next few weeks. And Genesis, thank you. You did a wonderful job on that.
Yeah,
so,
that was impressive.
Yeah.